What's up, Alphas? So this is the very first video of an all-new series that we have decided to start in time for the holidays. Every single week, we're going to be publishing a new video, and these are basically going to be little steps that you guys can take, follow along with us in order to get ready for Black Friday. So we're super duper excited to bring this new series to you guys. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel if you're new here. That way you can get in on this great new series. And not only that, but down below, I have links to my official Black Friday survival guide, which we're going to be reminding you about throughout the series. Basically, this Black Friday survival guide is a PDF that you're going to be able to download and follow along with so that you can prepare for the big holiday selling season on Etsy. Be sure to grab that down below. But for today's video, what we are going to be doing is diving into erank.com, which you guys probably know already. eRank is my absolute favorite Etsy tool of all time. I absolutely love eRank, and with this tool, you're going to learn what shoppers are going to be searching for this November and December, which is when it really counts, right? So I'm going to be teaching you exactly how to do some product research into the future so that you can begin developing products right now that you can launch for the holidays when buyers are actually going to be looking for them.
So this is my Etsy shop, and I've kind of neglected it over the last few months just because summertime on Etsy, you don't really see a lot of sales. There's not a lot going on. People are outside, people are vacationing, and if you notice that your sales kind of dropped off over the last few months, it's probably just because there's not a lot of people online shopping right now. So ultimately what I want to do today is really identify what trends were emerging around November and December of last year. That way I can start planning my next product line. And through this series, we'll go through the process of everything that I personally do to prep for the holidays. Well, as of right now, there is a lot of work that needs done. So the first thing that we need to do is obviously develop our product line that we'll be releasing. I usually release mine for the holidays in November, but for you guys, if you don't have fans that are just going to buy all of your products right when you launch, you can release those holiday product lines in October. You could release them in September. The thing about my audience is they buy everything like the second that I post it. So I don't want to post things too early because then I won't have any stock for Black Friday. So that's just kind of the way that I do it. But if you need more time to market, more time to really get your product seen, I recommend prepping those things way earlier than what I am doing. But let's go ahead and start our research. And to do this, we're going to be using erank.com. I am not an affiliate of eRank. However, I highly recommend that you get this tool as soon as possible. There is a free version, but the actual tool that we're going to be using today, you will need to have a pro version, which is $9.99 a month. So it's super duper affordable. So right now you're seeing my dashboard. We're going to be going into the trend buzz right here. Recently, a lot of new things were added to the trend buzz. It used to just tell you the most searched keywords on Etsy for specific months. However, now you can actually go through and look at these categories based on what you sell. So if you sell handbags, you can look at keywords that are directly related to bags and purses and pop that open. So once again, this is a pro feature. You do have to pay a little bit extra for it, but it is absolutely worth it. And you get a ton of other tools when you get eRank Pro. But for me, obviously, I don't need to look at bags and purses. I only need to pop into jewelry. So if you want to explore some of the other ones, definitely check it out. All right, now we're looking at jewelry, but right now it's filtered to August, and we don't want August of this month. What we want to do is go back and look at November and December of last year to see what holiday shoppers were looking for. So this is almost going to help us predict what holiday shoppers will be looking for this year. So I'm going to go ahead and pop into November because I believe that that's mainly when I'm going to be doing most of my marketing. December is a little late for me because I customize my products, but I want to get a good idea of what I can be selling around Black Friday and what my holiday product line is going to consist of. So a lot of these are not relevant to me. We've got Christmas gifts, gifts for men. We've got opal ring. So opal, that might be something for me to consider. Turquoise was trending as a color or a stone, and I do have the option to use turquoise in my jewelry, so that might be something that I'll consider. Looking down, and not only are these great keywords to use in your listings, but they just give you a really good idea of what you can use in terms of what people are actually shopping for. So don't just use these as a keyword reference when doing your SEO. Use this as a reference for what you should make next. We've got witch. I don't think I want to do witch for Christmas. Let's keep looking. Skyrim obviously can't use anything that's trademarked. Now, one thing that I do want to point out is you're going to see a lot of trademark terms in here, and just because they're in here, it doesn't mean that it's safe to use them. There is a little trademark warning down here. Basically, there's no way for Anthony Wolf of eRank to filter out all of the trademark terms. That people are gonna use them no matter what, even if they're not allowed. So just make sure that you're avoiding terms like this. I will say though that if you see a term like, for example, we'll say Game of Thrones, you don't have to make a Game of Thrones themed item. You don't have to use Game of Thrones in your tags and titles. But if you see that Game of Thrones is trending, what you can do is make products that have dragons on them, or make products that have wolves on them. And what this does is it increases the sale of items like this, even if they aren't directly related to Game of Thrones. And I experienced that in my own shop, where I sell a lot of dragon products. And around Game of Thrones, when the very last season came out, the sales on this particular set went through the roof, and it was crazy. And there's nothing about Game of Thrones in here, but people are searching for dragon-related items because of Game of Thrones. All right, so looking through here some more, I'm seeing a lot of moonstone and opal. So these are all good ideas for future product lines. Viking. Ooh, this would be a good one for some keys. Do something, I have some Celtic keys that I released, so I might do something Viking themed for the holidays. Let's see, moon necklace. So moons, maybe Vikings and moons. Let's see, lots of good ideas here. Citrine, moonstone, celestial. So I'm getting a lot of like moon themes. Lots of good ideas here. Turquoise, family tree, that might be a good one. Okay, so I've got some good ideas here, and I think that based on what I found here, I want to do a nighttime like moons and stars theme for this collection. So this is how you can use eRank to find great ideas for your product lines. Make sure that you're planning these product lines as soon as possible. I might even be getting this video out a little bit late for what you should actually be doing this research, but assuming that you haven't done it already, right when you're done watching this video, make sure you sign up for eRank Pro, and make sure that you go into the reports tab and use the trend buzz to find some great ideas for your holiday product lines.
All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, be sure to leave a thumbs up on the video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. You can expect another video from our Etsy holiday series to be coming in about a week from now. So be sure to click the bell icon under this video. That way you can get a little notification on your phone when the new video uploads. Also, don't forget down below, my Black Friday survival guide is free, and it's down there for you to steal, download, print. You can keep it digital if you want. It is all down below as well. Until then, guys, have a great day, and we'll see you next week. Bye!